Somehow, we've come to believe that greatness is only for the chosen few, for the superstars. The truth is, greatness is for us all. This is not about lowering expectations, it's about raising them for every last one of us. Greatness is not in one special place, and it's not in one special person. Greatness is wherever somebody is trying to find it. Be great.
Hey guys, it's Victor here, and I am out at the beach out here in Jones Park. It happens to be a very special place to me. It's the place where when I was a kid I used to kind of sneak away from my neighborhood in the quarters and come out and find that there's a whole new world. You know, my world didn't consist of just being in the neighborhood anymore. You know, this is a spot where I came and played baseball. I got my first job out here being a deckhand on one of these boats. And it also is the place where as a kid I used to kind of sneak away to. Read a book, do something that may have not been as acceptable in my neighborhood to be caught doing. We'll talk about that later. That's kind of just how it goes, or how it went, rather, I guess. But anyways, I came out here to begin the conversation with you guys about greatness, and specifically about a concept that I'm pushing for myself personally, and I invite you all to join in with me, and it's called 30 Days to Greatness. It's an opportunity for me to find as many great ideals, great accomplishments, thoughts, and things that people have done here on the coast to achieve greatness. And in doing that, I believe that it will, one, inspire me, and hopefully it will inspire you to look for greatness as well, and look for greatness within yourself. So, with that being said, you know, I want to kind of use this social networking to our advantage, if you will. And by doing that, I'm kind of asking you guys to help me out. What we're going to do over the next 30 days is we're going to find as many stories, people that you may know, I may know, it may be yourself, it may be me, it may be someone close to you, someone that you heard about that have achieved greatness on whatever level, in loving themselves, in owning real estate, and in owning their future, and commanding that their life lines up despite all the odds with what it is that they that they wanted to do. So what I'm going to be asking you guys to do is I want you to think about as many people as you can that have inspired you from some of the smallest things of they've just made up their mind. This is what I'm going to do. I am going to do X, Y, and Z. I am going to change my life in this way. Or people who are in the process of doing that. This is what I am doing. I am doing this to affect my life in this way. Or people who have achieved some level of accomplishment in doing what it is that they set out to do. Along these different lines. And we're going to do this along the lines of love, real estate, and hip-hop. So we're going to look at love, you know, people who love themselves enough to make the decision that they're going to overcome whatever obstacle that is stopping them personally from achieving whatever greatness that they see inside of themselves. They went back to school. It's a good one. If you know someone who went back to school, who despite the odds, despite the fact that they were a single parent, or they didn't have any money, or they didn't have any way, or they had a dead-end situation in their job, and they decided to go back to school. We're looking for those type of stories. They just graduated school. Definitely looking for those type of stories. They're starting a new career. We want to highlight those people. We want to show that great things are happening here on the coast. You know someone who has battled an addiction, has got off drugs, a simple addiction of people. That's something I guess that'll be a story that I tell of myself, which is a crazy addiction all in itself. But they've decided to overcome those things that they were addicted to that were holding them back from achieving that greatness that they saw within inside themselves. I want to know about those stories. I want to highlight those stories, and I want to share those stories. And how about real estate? You know, someone who's owning their own home now, someone who's in the process of owning their own home, someone who is made the decision, I want to own my own home, maybe haven't started yet. I want to know about those people, because if we can show that all you have to do is begin the process to move towards home ownership, then when we see the stories about people who own their own home, if you're someone out there who owns your own home, we want to highlight that, because we'd like to know how you did it. Tell us how you did it. Tell us how that person did it. How they overcame whatever obstacle. How they fixed whatever credit situations that they were in. How they addressed whatever financial things that were holding them back. They saved for a year. They saved for 6 months. They saved for 5 years to become a homeowner. I want to know those stories and want to highlight those stories. You know, someone that's investing in real estate. You know, someone that is looking to invest in real estate. They have the will, the desire to be a real estate investor and to own multiple homes. We want to know about that story, and we want to highlight that story. So be thinking about those people, and you know, get me that information, and let's highlight those stories. Also, hip hop, which is my favorite, because it's all about progression. I want to know about those people who have decided to own their future. Entrepreneurs who are in the process of starting a business. Business owners who are currently operating in their business. They may be on the small level. They may have achieved some level of success as we would see it. You know, millions of dollars or thousands of dollars going through their business on a regular basis. We want to know about those people. We want to highlight those guys specifically on the coast and share this story that it is possible, for one. And that I'm pretty sure when we find out all of these stories that on whatever level they're on, there was some level of planning that took place to achieve that greatness. So what we're going to do over the next 30 days is we're going to begin to highlight greatness on the coast. I'm going to need your help. So what I'm going to need you to do is I'm going to need you first to like this page, our Facebook page, or join us on Twitter, follow us on Twitter or whatever it's done, and get involved in passing this information on. After you like this page, share this video with someone that you either know or are looking to achieve greatness, or they have achieved some level of greatness as is to be considered, I guess. I think that is really a personal scale that person will put it on. They're going to say, okay, this is great in my eyes. And if it's great in your eyes, it's great in my eyes. I want to highlight it. I want to show it to the people here on the coast so that we can get excited about what someone else is doing, and in turn learn from that to know what it is possible for us to do. So we want to definitely highlight that. Be sure to like the page, pass it on, hit the share button. It's really simple. We spend a lot of time on Facebook with the drama, with the talking about people and telling who's did what and who did this and who's doing this and who's cheating on who and who's hating on who. So let's see if we can use our social network for something a little bit more positive. And then in turn we'll all grow. We're going to address the social and economic makeup of the coast through these 30 days. Not by talking about what's wrong on the coast, but we're going to highlight things that are right on the coast. You know, achievements that have been made here on the coast by the people that you know. So we're going to share those stories, and in doing that, we believe that those testimonies will inspire and encourage people to push until they get to where they're going. That they will begin the planning process, and that they will complete the planning process, and then begin the implementation process, and then they will complete the implementation process, and they will begin to reap the rewards and the benefits for planning and for actually putting their hand to the plow and achieving what it is that they set out to achieve. So we want to show that greatness. So like the page, share it. If you find out someone that's in that type of situation, email me or inbox me. You'll find my information on this Facebook page, or you can go to the website at 228solutions.com, and there you'll be able to find me and get that information to me. But I'm going to need you guys to move with me as fast as you can. If you could kind of set aside 5 to 10 minutes of your gossip time that we spend on Facebook or on the other social media networks, and let's direct it towards something positive and highlight the greatness here on the Gulf Coast. You'll be hearing from me periodically as we prepare these videos and prepare these stories. I'm going to take the same camera and I'm going to go in, I'm going to interview these people, and I'm going to listen to their story, and we're going to document their story, and we're going to put their story out here so that other people can see that there are great things happening here on the coast, and together everyone will achieve more. Let's develop a team of encouraging each other, a team of helping each other, and along that way, you know, all those people who are trying to do something, I'll be able to show you some of the different resources that we're using to achieve our goals, some of the personal development things that we're doing, some of the avenues into real estate that we found, how to get funding for your ownership of your real estate, whether it be getting you financed in a traditional manner or getting you in touch with some of the different other assistance programs to help you with down payment assistance, or help you with some of the closing costs associated with becoming your own homeowner. And we're also going to look at some of the things that help our businesses explode, whether it be finding them funding. We have some great avenues, some unorthodox ways of approach to getting funding for small businesses, as far as helping them with their credit and establishing their business structure as such so that they can be more marketable in the area and more pleasing to the lenders when it comes to getting funding. So we're excited about what we're doing down here on the coast, but it really relies upon you guys getting excited about the coast being great, getting excited about you being great, and in turn, I promise you we'll all benefit. So listen, go ahead and like the page, share this video real fast with whoever that you deem fit, and pass those stories along. And pretty soon you'll be hearing from me again, and hopefully we'll have some stories to share. But we're going to do this on a periodic basis, so you have to follow the page and like the page so that we can know what we're doing. And I promise you, at the end of 30 days, we're going to show so much greatness that you're going to be amazed, as well as I'm pretty sure I will, about all the great things that are happening here on the Mississippi Gulf Coast. And from there, I'm pretty sure we're going to take it all the way to the top. So until next time, I appreciate you guys' time. Be sure to like the page, be sure to share the page, be sure to pass that information on to me about all of those great stories that you have concerning the people who have made the decision to own themselves, the people who have made the decisions to own where they are, and the people who have made the decision to own where they are going. So I look forward to it, and we'll see you guys soon. God bless.
Everybody right here, what you need to do is be thankful for the life you got, you know what I'm saying? Stop looking at what you ain't got, start being thankful for what you do got.